And 2 weeks ago, workers removed more than 260 tons of dead sea life across Sanibel's beaches.
Just unbelievable numbers. But according to Florida Fish and Wildlife, Lee County is seeing a decrease in red tide the past week or so. We wanted to see for ourselves. So Catherine is live on the island this morning with the Sanibel Sea School. Catherine, what are you guys seeing?
Yeah, that's right, Chris and Jane. Even though red tide does seem to be decreasing here in Sanibel, doesn't mean it's not still present. I've got Bruce here with me with the Sanibel Sea School, and as you can see in his hand, he's got some dead marine life. What are we looking at here?
We do. Well, we have two things right here. One is a really interesting little fish that we don't commonly see live. We catch them from time to time, and it's a kind of flat fish or a flounder that's called a tongue fish. And you can see in life it would have looked a little bit more like a tongue. And then sadly enough, here we have the very decayed remains of one of our two species of seahorses. We have a fair number of seahorses in the Gulf of Mexico in this part of the world. And this is the larger of the two species that we have here, the line seahorse. Unfortunately, probably both of them victims of the red tide event and still washing in.
Definitely heartbreaking to see. You know, what kinds of challenges are we facing with this red tide here in our area, both for families out there wanting to come to the beach, you know, people who want to enjoy these waters, you know, what kind of things can they expect?
Well, we're feeling it right now. I think when the wind is blowing, you get some respiratory challenges. The toxins from red tide get lifted up into the air and they blow onto the beach, so it irritates the back of our throats. Is a challenge for people with asthma or some existing pulmonary disorder. The other thing that we really need to keep in mind is that we're concerned about all these dead fish now, and we've picked up some 600,000 pounds of dead fish from these beaches, and that's going to have effects for years and years and years. So we're taking out sort of a whole generation of fish who would be the reproducers. So the challenges are long term.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Such a wealth of knowledge here. But stick with us. Bruce has plenty more to teach us coming up in the next 30 minutes. We're live in Sanibel. Catherine Marsh, Fox 4, in your corner.
See you then, Catherine. And for the latest red tide levels, just head over to our website, fox4now.com.